friends, welcome back to my Joyful Creation Studio. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I have been so excited over the last couple weeks to share with you some of the new books that I have bought to expand my craft and crochet library. And getting down to the end of the books that I have purchased at the current moment. This next book that I am going to share with you, I have already shared it. It is in the playlist that I already currently have. It was the very first book video I ever did. It was actually a gift to me from Kelly Platter, and I have actually really enjoyed this book. I am keeping it in a sleeve, and as I've shared before, I bought these from the dollar store to help keep my books nice and neat and keep them looking new. Again, I have no affiliation to the dollar store. I am not promoting them. I'm just simply sharing what I keep my books in. So this was the book that Kelly had bought me. So I'm not going to go into it in great detail because, like I said, I've already shared it once. It's by Betty Barndon, and it's the essential illustrated reference, over 200 traditional and contemporary stitches with easy to follow charts. And I'm just going to kind of open it up. And as you can see, it shows the picture. It has graph charts, and then it has the written instructions. And on the side over here, it explains the stitches for the graph charts. And it's also broken down into the types of stitches that they are. Here is the front cover of the book, the Stitch Collection. Really nice and attractive. And in the very front, it actually has pictures of all the stitches, so you can pick the one you like, and then it tells you what page it's on. In the very, very front, it has different things about stitches and how to do them, special formations, Tunisian, how to do Tunisian, measuring gauge, blocking, the aftercare of your crochet items. So it's really, really neat. And again, I've showed you what a page looks like. There's a picture of your stitch, your chart, your written instructions, and then whoops, over here, what each symbol in your chart stands for. So it's a really, really nice book. And it also has some granny square type things in it, motifs. Here's the sunflower and the spiral shell. So really nice book. Again, I'm kind of going through this one really fast because I've already done a review kind of on this book already. And again, it's in my playlist. But today we're here to talk about another book by Betty Barndon, and it is a Stitch Collection Filet Crochet. It has more than 70 designs with easy to follow charts. This is a used book that I got off of Amazon, so I did not pay very much for it. Brand new. It says it's $16.95, and again, I didn't pay nowhere near that. It is a used book, but it is a nice condition. And filet crochet allows you to create patterns in your crochet. And so here are some of the little different things that you can do. And as you can see, there's houses, butterflies, flowers, a duck, a bird, flowers, and then just different designs, zigzag, the little squares. Okay, and that's what filet crochet is. In here, there's a page that talks about your hooks, your yarn, and your gauges. That is really nice. Tells you how to get started and how to do basic stitches. Goes through basic techniques. Look at the sailboat. Whoops, over here. And it talks about mesh patterns and how to read charts. And then goes through lace-it bars and diamond lace-its. See those right there? So pretty. And then down here, it even shows you how to thread ribbon through your lace-its. And there's just all kinds of different things in here, how to assemble them and put them together. And it also has like a picture graph of all the designs. And if you find one you really, really like, then you just look at the page number that's associated with it. And then you go over and look at it on that page, and it has the instructions on there. So here's one with hearts and a rose. And again, you can see the picture that it gives you of the pattern of what it looks like. And then you can see it gives you a chart. And then it has how to use this pattern, like to maybe put it together with another set of fillets to create a project. Like how to mix and match. Now, the only thing about this book is, if you are not an experienced crocheter, this book may not be for you. Now, right here on the pages, it does not show you how to create the actual patterns. It just gives you the chart, as you can see right here. But I will tell you, somewhere in the book, and I'm not sure if it's in the back or the front of the book. And I'm just going to show you real quick too. It gives you the alphabet to do fillet in. So like if you wanted to spell something out. Maybe it's right here. Okay. It says working the charts. So I think that when you open it up, it kind of shows you how to read the charts and the abbreviations. But somewhere in the book, and I apologize, bear with me. Oh, and at the bottom here, it shows you how to store your makes. So it must be at the front. I know somewhere it goes through explaining how to do it. But it is not located on the actual pages, because I did flip through this and take a good look at it. I just can't remember where I saw it. Look, there's how you can put fillet in clothes. See her little sweater there? Okay, here it is. Okay. Filet crochet know-how. Okay. Down here at the bottom, it does give you some instructions. And then over here, it shows you how to do some of the special techniques. Like how to work 2 stitches together, to work 3 or more stitches together, how to create slopes in your work, using the designs and how to put them together, how to create borders, planning a design. So it does tell you how to do it, but It does not go into great detail. So I will tell you that to get this book, you really need to be a little bit experienced, and you need to be able to read a chart. And of course, every section that's grayed in, okay, that's how you're going to make your actually single crochet or half double crochet or double crochet stitch that you're making. And then of course the other ones will probably be like skip one, chain one to create more of the meshy look to it so that your fillet sticks out. So you do have to be able to kind of be able to look at a graph and follow it. And the biggest thing that I have to recommend when you're doing graph patterns is, you know, if you can, print it out so that as you do a line, you can mark it off. And if you're not even quite that experienced and that comfortable, then you can literally, you know, draw it on graph paper. And that way, as you make each stitch, you can X off that stitch so that you know that you've already made that stitch so you don't get lost. It's still a really great book. I'm excited to dig in and try and do some of the stuff. Look at that. But that is the only bad thing about this book. And it's not that it's bad. It's just you just may need to be a little bit more experienced with crochet because it does not give step-to-step instructions. So, all right. Well, this is the Stitch Collection Filet Crochet, More Than 70 Designs with Easy to Follow Charts by Betty Barndon. And if you like this book and this video and you liked jumping inside and seeing what it was all about to determine if it was a good fit for your library, please give this video a joy thumbs up and tell your friends about all these books that I'm sharing. And yeah, I'm curious to know if you've gotten one, if you have any of these books, let me know. And what are some of the designs you've made out of them? So be joyful, everyone. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And above everything else, be humble and kind. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.